Hello, this is Danny Raymond for Ray's Guide, and I'm going to talk about the worst reason to buy the RSI Scorpius that just went on sale as part of Star Citizen Invictus launch week. And then, at the end, I want to talk about the best way to get one. Now, when I say the worst reason to get the Scorpius, I'm not saying don't get one. I'm not saying that there aren't lots of good reasons to get one. If you want a two-seat escort fighter that no doubt will be great in the atmosphere, has minimal deck footprint when landed, and whose turret will be great for covering 1/6 and doing ground strafing runs, then go right for it. This is a good two-person fighter. But there is one bad reason to buy it, and that is because it looks like a certain fighter from a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Because in my gut, I feel quite strongly that by the time it reaches gray box, it won't. Now, everybody, and I do mean everybody, has taken one look at the concept art and said, X-Wing. Now, I thought about putting together a montage of them, but it turned out to be incessant and tedious, with some well-respected content creators saying the X word dozens of times in the same video. And if everybody, literally everybody, is looking at it and saying X-Wing, then there is one more group of people who will. Yeah, those folks. Now, maybe they will say,
sure, it looks a lot like one of our most valuable and recognizable pieces of intellectual property, but hey, Pluto, we're in a generous mood today, and while you're at it, why not have your alien race look like me?
Right, like that's going to happen. No, the mouse never says that. Now, to be perfectly clear, I don't work for either Disney or CIG. I have no inside information, and I am not a lawyer. I just have a few too many decades of seeing how this works. This post is informed speculation only. Am I saying that CIG did something foolish? Not at all. Sometimes you have to poke the bear to get it to wake up and notice that you exist. But then you have to be very careful with the bear once you've woken it up. But you're saying, how does anybody invite a lawsuit from Disney? Well, kind of like this. The honor of your presence is kindly requested at a good faith and mutually agreeable discussions on the definitive design feature of USPTO patent 254080. Refreshments will be served, and we'll even cover the cost of the Uber Black from Burbank to Santa Monica. RSVP Cloud Imperium Games. Now, I can hear some of you say, patent? You can't patent imaginary things. But they didn't. They patented a toy spaceship. And that is pretty much the tip of the iceberg of the X-Wing design protections. But if you recall the Apple's Samsung design patent lawsuit, Apple couldn't just say, hey Samsung, your phones look too much like ours, pay up. They had to point out exactly what was distinct in the iPhone design. So the question is, what is distinct in this patent filing? What makes an X-Wing an X-Wing? It probably is not the pointy nose or the bubble cockpit. Every fighter jet at the time had those. It's the wings, of course. So the back and forth will likely be, what if they were thicker? What if they didn't have weapons at the end? What if they had winglets instead? What if the top and bottom turrets were of different lengths or different angles? I can't really predict what will satisfy them, but the bottom line is that at the end, you won't look at it and say, oh, X-Wing, because otherwise Disney won't say, okay. And ultimately, that is what CIG is wanting from poking the bear in the first place. By getting a nod from the Mouse House now, they can move ahead with confidence about what won't happen later. And ultimately, you would want that too, right? So I expect that by the time you fly it, you won't look at the Scorpius and immediately think X-Wing. But maybe you will, because by then, the impression of this being CIG's X-Wing will already be cemented, even if it really doesn't look like it anymore. And the rumors of Disney pressure would only enhance that. And now, as promised, I'm going to talk about the best way to get a Scorpius, and that is to win one with LTI for free. Yes, I've decided to see if I can grow this channel to be large enough for YouTube to monetize it. And apparently, from the example of others, the best way to do that is to give away a ship. Now, For those of you not in the know, the entry gate to monetization for YouTube is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of viewing in 12 months. They're both a challenge, but because I tend to make relatively short videos, I need to encourage subscribers, engagement, and watching the whole video. So to qualify for the drawing, you must be a subscriber to the channel and post a comment on any long-form video, not shorts, just like the other popular channels do. But because I have to encourage watch time, your comment must contain, in some form, the secret word from that video. Different spellings and meanings of the word are okay, just not the secret word is, because that will disqualify you. If any of my long-form videos do not have a secret word mentioned during the video or in the description, then you should use the secret word from this video. And the secret word from this video is the animal that I suggested CIG might be poking with a stick. You can comment on more than one video, but only one entry per video. The giveaway will be awarded when both the 1,000 subscriber and 4,000 watch hours thresholds are met. Who knows, that might be soon. I sure wouldn't mind. Good luck. I'm Daniel Raymond with Ray's Guide.